Well, hello and welcome to this week's episode of the Purple Door Podcast, a Friends Rewatch Pod. I am one of your three hosts today, Alasdair, alongside Kate and DeeAnn. Kate and DeeAnn, how are you today?
I'm doing
You
well.
go.
Okay,
I
I'll go
was
first.
gonna say you go
I'm
first, Kate.
doing well. Had a nice ride out today, and yeah, feeling good, feeling healthy. So yeah,
So great. I'm
right.
feeling great. I am not feeling healthy. I have not spent a bunch of time outside, but I have been rather productive. And we spent time filling out scholarship applications.
Woohoo!
And yeah, I'm just excited. And I'm excited that I got to see through the little screen our little fourth
Little
co-host today.
We
baby
do. We have
love.
our fourth co-host, Kate and I's 10-week-old, 9-week-old, 10-week
Nine.
old
Yeah.
granddaughter, Linny, is in my lap having a bottle as we speak. So if there's a coo, a scream, a shout, a bark or a fart, that's where it's coming from.
Sure it
Okay,
is.
yeah, it is.
Sure
That's
it
who
is.
we'll blame. That's who we will blame.
Mm-hmm.
She's doing great. Well, before we get started, I'm terrified I'm going to forget. So, well, listen, I have some news for you,
Oh,
Ooh, I do like news.
and it's very good news.
Ooh.
This week, drumroll, we hit 10,000 downloads and listens.
10,000.
10,000 people have
Wow.
listened, or 10,000 has been downloaded or listened to 10,000 times.
9,863 of them were my brother.
Well, I love that.
I'm just teasing.
I
But
know.
I do know my brother listens. It's part of his routine.
But
And
if
I
he
appreciate
downloads it
that.
or listens to it like every day, like Kate will do it on the Alexa, that only counts as one.
Mm.
So you can't just listen, and sort of fudge your numbers. Like they're on to that kind of game.
Wow. Well,
So so it's
that's
pretty
amazing.
exciting. So we have to thank everybody who has listened to one episode, a couple, every episode, whoever you are.
Yes.
You know,
That's
we
amazing.
it's
That's so
exciting.
much.
It's so much, and we started just under a year ago. So to hit 10,000 downloads and listens in 1 year, I think is pretty impressive.
I think that is amazing.
I'm very proud of
That
our little
is
Purple Door
amazing.
community that we have going on.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh
Yeah,
proud of you
man.
guys.
Wow.
yeah.
That's amazing.
So a little celebration to start the pod.
I wish I
This
had my
week,
little button.
Woo!
that's right, we need
Wah,
little
wah, wah,
buttons.
wah.
I love it. Well, this week it is not the one with two parties. I forgot to
Nope.
change the address. It's the one with the chicken pox, which I know,
Yes, it
Deanne, you
is.
are quite excited to talk
I,
about this one.
do you know what? I just really enjoy the episode. It
Right?
makes me laugh so much. And yeah, I just really, really like this episode.
I
So
love it.
I am pumped to talk about it.
Well, Kate is here doing her very best Vanna White impression. She is the hostess with the mostest, who will be doing Bamboozled this week. I think she has maybe a dozen-ish questions for us.
And we need the button again.
I know, right?
But yeah.
Uh-oh. Somebody's at the door and they rang it. And
I will pause our recording. All right, sorry about that interruption, everyone. Our neighbor was at the door, so we will continue. Kate has, I think, 13 questions.
13 questions.
13 questions. I will be scorekeeper, and DM will probably demolish me as usual. But let's see what happens this week in Bamboozled.
All right. I got to tell you, this was a hard one to find questions for because I feel like they're so obvious. And maybe it's because I know you so well, both of you so well, that I'm like, okay, so we'll see. We'll see. All right. Jeeves, you ready?
Ready.
Okay, I just see you playing with something. Okay. All right.
Oh,
and Aku, she's ready too.
Are you
she's
ready?
ready.
Okay. All right. What color is the mug that Monica licks?
I know.
Well, listen.
Yellow.
You are correct. Yeah. It is yellow. Yep.
All right.
Starting off, starting off with an easy one. Okay. Whose group has an opening, a job opening at
Oh, I
I'll set it first.
Fleischmann's?
Yes.
Yes.
Bonus point if you can tell me what you're not allowed to touch.
know. No, I know.
I don't know.
Don't touch his sandwiches.
That's right.
Oh.
Yes. Bonus for Willison. Okay. What does Ryan wish? He has a wish. Jeeves.
He wishes he'd rubbed his face all over his friend who had chickenpox when he was a child.
No, I know.
Yeah, he does.
He wishes he had a time machine.
He wishes he had a time machine to go back when he was 7 years old when Jimmy Hauser had chickenpox and he rubbed his face all over him. I think you each get a point.
All right,
That was
point
Okay.
each.
Yep.
I like that.
All right. At Chandler's work, what is Jeannie's position? What's her title? Willison.
I know. She is the something. Hang on. She's the East Coast. Oh my God. Are you kidding me right now? The head of East Coast operations.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes. You
Like,
pulled it
East
out.
Coast
You didn't even look at your notes.
Yankees.
That was impressive.
Oh, I was hoping to get a half point there when you didn't get the last word, but no such
Oh,
luck.
I keep talking until I get there.
Gerrymandering. No, not gerrymandering. What is it? It's
Filibustering.
filibustering. Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Filibustering. Just talking and talking and talking until you think it. Okay. What is Jeannie's husband's name?
Oh man.
Oh,
I meant
that's-
to I heard him say it because they were gonna go out on the boat.
They were. Mhm.
And I was like, dang, I should probably go back. It's not Steve. Is
Mm-mm.
it?
Jeannie
Okay.
and I'm just gonna can I just guess? Jeff.
I did.
Jack? No.
Jeff.
Jeff. No, not Jeff.
No, still
All right. Milton. Milton.
never would
Have
have
you
gotten
ever
it.
known anybody named Milton?
No.
I
And I
haven't
want to
either,
know
but I
that
would
family
really
that,
like to.
like, the baby pops out and they're like, that's a Milton. Like, you know,
If any of our listeners have a baby named Milton, we apologize.
But if your baby or if you or your baby's name is Milton, I would really like to meet you
yes.
because I
And
have
I'd-
never gotten to meet a Milton.
I'd kind of like to know the origin story. Is it a family name? What's
Yes.
the reason behind it?
I was just thinking, isn't there
Or is it
Milton
like
in?
Milton Bradley? They're gonna be a billionaire one day.
True.
So
There you
it's
go.
like a rich people name.
I can see that.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why I haven't met any
Oh,
Miltons.
I was
Okay.
gonna say speaking
Yes.
of Milton Bradley,
We don't
is
run in
Milton
such
Bradley
circles.
Monopoly, or is that Parker Brothers?
Is what?
Who made Monopoly? Is that Milton Bradley or is that Parker Brothers?
That's a very good question. I'm not sure of the
Thank
answer.
you.
I don't know. It'd just be a big guess.
I don't know either.
Okay.
It would be great though if it was Milton Bradley because they play Monopoly,
Mm-hmm.
and so that would be amazing.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Monopoly.
And
Created.
are Milton Bradley two last names of like the partners in the business or something? I wonder.
Like
it.
Dunder Mifflin.
Like Dunder Mifflin, exactly. We're off on an early sidetrack. I like it.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, that's what happens when Kate's get involved.
So Monopoly was created by Elizabeth Maggie, who
Okay.
it was really called the landlord's game.
Oh.
And it was to teach about the negative effects of land monopolies. Okay, Parker Brothers. The game was later
Okay.
adapted and sold
Okay.
to Parker Brothers. Yep. So there you go. The
All
landlord
right.
game. All right.
Because yep, there you
Would
go.
I see
I
the
like it.
tie-in if it had been Milton Bradley? But
That would have
anyway.
been fun.
I digress. Okay, what are the names of Joseph's family?
Oh, I know.
Jeeves got it.
That is, his kids are Ashley and Brittany, and his wife is Karen.
That is true.
Yes.
That is true. All right, you already talked about that question, so we're nixing it out, which was what was the game they were playing. That was a gimme. That was an easy one. Yeah. Uh, who is Chandler's boss? Wilson.
I raised my hand, but then I got scared. Is it Mr. Douglas?
Yes. It is.
Okay.
It is. I'm assuming it's
Yes.
boss. I mean, he's the one that tells him what to do.
I
Well,
would.
and that's the one that he was scared of
Yeah.
Yes.
coming in and
Mhm.
getting them. So, okay.
And then, so what does Mr. Douglas want, and when does he want it by?
Eh,
Oh,
Jeeves.
He wants like the numbers, not the rough numbers, but the numbers by Tuesday.
The final numbers.
Final
You are
numbers.
correct. Yes.
Can I just say we've got to be getting close to only a couple of questions left, and I believe it's 4 each.
Whoa.
Just I don't want to be
Oh,
unfair. I
no.
want everyone to be aware of the score.
All right. Well, let's keep going. We're on number 10. What is on Richard's t-shirt when they're in her bedroom?
It's
it's
it's really
brown.
it's
It's
an
a light
unusual
brown
thing
shirt.
because I read it. It's some kind of like restaurant place to eat, but I don't know if that's enough for an answer, even if it's right.
No. I mean, you're close, but it's not enough.
Yeah.
Sorry. Try harder.
Wow.
Uh,
Yikes.
Oh, I'm teasing. It is the Mallard brand quick cooking t-shirt.
Mallard.
Mallard
Okay.
brand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that that's what it was, but I remember Mallard because I was thinking about the chicken, the duck. But
Oh yeah.
but
Okay.
but I mean, like I was not thinking of that, but that's what I thought about whenever I saw it. Weird.
There
Okay.
you go. La 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 la. How many minutes fast is
I
Monica's
know.
clock? Well,
Six,
listen.
six,
It is
six,
6. It
six.
is 6. Yes, it is. It is. And what is Richard's thing?
No,
Jeeves?
is it?
He has to sleep on the west side because the ocean has to be because he grew up in California.
Yep. You
Yeah.
got it. All right. And then the last one.
Okay, I get Wilson. I must like it is 5 each.
Dang. Okay.
Whoa.
Okay.
All right. Come on,
Okay.
Kate. Ask the one that I want you to ask.
What are the 3 things Rachel needs to do before Ross
I know.
carries her away?
I know. I know. I know.
Well, listen.
She forgot to turn off the cappuccino machine. She
Mhm.
forgot her purse and then the light in the women's bathroom.
Yes, ma'am.
Your
Now,
streak is alive. Your streak is
That's
alive.
not even the one I wanted you to ask me.
that
I
was?
wanted you. It
Was
wasn't.
it? What was the
I
one?
wanted you to either ask me the taxi cab number.
I had it and I undid it. I took it off because I had too many.
Or I wanted you to ask me about the lobster claw oven mitt.
I thought it was going
The
to be too easy.
lobster mutton.
I
Huh?
thought it was going to be. I thought that one was going to be too easy, and I thought the taxi cab was too difficult. What was it? 2C86.
Uh-huh. It
Yeah.
sure was. Yeah.
I had it and I took it away. And I had both of them, and then I was like, nah, too easy for it. Because when we started, I had 23, and Al said I had to, pare them down. That might be a little long. So
Dang.
that's what I did. So all right, you won. Yay!
Willison wins 6-5. 6-5.
Dang, that you're getting too close, Al.
Yeah, next week or next time that Kate hosts is on.
I know. I believe it. I believe it.
Well, yay. Well, thanks for letting me bamboozle.
Thank you.
It's
Thanks
always
for
so much
playing.
fun. Absolutely. And I'll see
Thank you.
you. I'll call you Wednesday. For those of you that don't know, well, I guess nobody knows except for Al. Willis and I will be at science camp with our respective schools.
Yeah, we will.
On Wednesday at the same science
Yeah,
camp.
coincidentally at the same time. Like
Yeah,
it's an amazing thing.
completely accidental. So I'm so excited. So
I am so excited. I'm so excited.
I
And
love
this
it.
is the first time that the school I'm at has gone to this science camp. So I'm so
Oh.
excited.
Are you guys horseback riding?
I don't know. I have not been as involved with the planning as I would have liked to have been.
Ah, gotcha.
Because I don't know if you know this or not, but things have been crazy lately. Like
I hear you.
I feel like I'm on a treadmill and just
Going.
not stopping. I should be a lot thinner.
I hear you. You know, I came home today and I asked Macy, I'm like, because, we went riding. I'm like, do I look thinner? She was like, yeah.
And
Yeah.
I quoted Joey by saying, "My shorts are a little loose."
Yes.
Or
Yes.
paraphrase Joey.
All right. Well, you guys have
All right.
fun. And how do you want me to exit out? Because I know I always mess it up.
Well,
You never mess
you don't
anything
mess
up.
it up.
Oh, you guys are
You just need
Never.
to sort of leave
Never.
the room somehow. It always works
do you just
out.
want me to close it?
Um,
That's what she did. You did last time.
yeah, can you go back? Is there a button that says back to session?
I've got a hand.
I also wanted you to ask about what song Richard sang
I
in the
had that too,
shower.
and that was too easy.
Yeah.
Yes, I've got a
And
little
then
question. Leroy Brown.
Leroy Brown, but then mine was what was the name of the singer?
Oh, that's Jim
Jim
Croces.
Croce Cheese.
Croce, excuse me.
Yeah.
I put Jim Croce.
So I looked it up. That's the only way I knew. I had to look it up because I'm like, what is that? Croach cheese, crouch
Yeah,
cheese. All right, okay, I'm looking. Call settings.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's
I've got
sweet
nothing
baby.
that says return to settings. So maybe I'll just do this.
yeah. Do whatever you have to do. It's all fun.
Oh, I passed the health check.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you did.
All right, she's
Baby
out of
girl.
here.
All right. Bye.
Bye. I'll talk to you this week.
Okay, cool. Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
All right, and Kate is gone.
Aw.
I
So
know.
sad.
It is a little sad. It is. Yes. Yes, Kate's going to go do a couple of things. I have the baby right here, and she's behaving wonderfully well. Well, that was a good bamboozle. You got me again. That's
I
okay.
did. But man, by the skin of my teeth.
That is okay. Well, let's see. We're going to start this week. We're in Central Park. It's kind of a funny opening with this whole, is it a banana
That
nut
was
muffin?
I loved this opening. It made me laugh so hard. And it
Yeah,
just with Chandler and Monica going back and forth and all of that and then and then her messing with him whenever he takes the bite of the muffin and all the jokes for him to
right.
have missed out on.
I feel like it's one of the first times, I'm sure there's others, but like they're almost flirting with each other. They're not really, they're just friends. But to me, we just start to see a little bit of what will become later on.
Yes.
That
Well,
comfort, that
okay.
all of that stuff.
So whenever they were in the hospital waiting for Ben to be born, you kind of saw that too. And then
Yes.
you see like in little bits and pieces like where they're together, and they play off of each other. And yeah, I love that because
Yeah.
it does. It foreshadows so nicely. And I wonder if that was the plan from the beginning.
You've got to
And
wonder. You've got to
I
wonder.
do.
Yeah.
I really really do because yeah, but it's I don't know. It's so fun. So
It
fun.
is.
They
Now
do
I've got to
such
be
a good
honest, I've got to make a confession here.
job.
I have
Uh-oh.
zero idea, I mean, absolutely no idea what saltwater taffy is.
Are you for real?
For real. I don't. I know. Well, I know it's some kind of like sweet treat. It's a candy. It's a sweet. It's something. I don't know what it is. I've missed that
Oh,
in my life.
weird. Oh, it like
Yeah.
every time you go anywhere that has a beach or is near the ocean or anything, and they have a candy store, they are always there's a big machine and it like goes like this.
Okay,
and
I've seen
and
that machine. Yes, I know the
that
machine you're
machine.
talking
And
about.
so it's taffy. And that's the
Okay.
machine that makes the taffy. Are you being for real? Like like if I'm doing this,
Yeah, I know the machine. I know the
taffy sound,
machine.
and it's
Yes.
often like a bright color. the thing that's in there,
Okay,
or it's
okay.
white.
I don't think I'd
Okay.
made the connection. I've seen that machine. Is
Okay.
taffy the same as saltwater taffy?
Yeah, it's
Okay,
the
it's the same
same
thing. Okay.
same thing, except that it's made with salt water versus regular tap
Now,
water.
to be fair, like I do enjoy like a bit of chocolate. I am not averse to sweet stuff, but like sort of the sweets and stuff that are not chocolate, I don't really ever eat. So it's not
Yeah,
something I would ever look at buying.
yeah.
But I've seen that machine. That machine's pretty cool.
Yeah. See what that's what, and then you get it and it comes like wrapped in wax paper and it's twisted on the ends and it's
Right,
normally like a little circle like this and you can get different flavors and stuff like that. And Haley recently brought she went I can't remember where it was that she went, but she brought us back taffy, but it had like tahine and it was kind of like spicy sweet
right.
saltwater taffy.
Okay, so
And
yeah, now we're talking
yeah,
through it. I feel like I've seen it, but I didn't make the connection. That's what it
yeah,
was.
yeah.
Right,
And so it's good, and normally like you wouldn't go and buy it at Walmart because that would
right.
not be
You've
it's
got to
not
be. Do you kind of have to be at the beach, the
on
saltwater air,
vacation.
all of that? Right,
Yeah, you gotta be on vacation, and then chances are if you buy a big bag, unless you're giving it to somebody or whatever, you're not gonna eat it all.
right.
But I
Yeah,
mean, I don't know.
an
But
impulse
yeah,
buy
uh,
when you're at the beach.
at the beach, in the candy shop, or the ice cream shop, or whatever, with it's being made right there.
That's
Mhm.
okay. You've joined the
Yes.
dots for me. I know what you're talking
Okay.
about now.
See, you
I
knew
did
it.
know. I just didn't know it was that. Yes, got it. So I'm quite happy
That
about that.
specific. Yes.
Um, you touched on the jokes, like Chandler can't get the jokes out because the muffin is taking a lot of chewing, and poor old Chandler. This is
Yeah.
yeah,
It
but
reminds me it reminded me of uh it's a New Year's episode where he makes the New Year's resolution where he's not going to make all the jokes. And
yes,
then they say all the things trying to get him to say stuff and he's trying really hard not
that's
to.
right. I'd forgotten
It
about that
it
one.
yeah, it makes me think of exactly that.
I love that, and just you can feel his pain through the
Yeah.
chewing.
Yes,
Um,
and just and you can almost like feel like, oh, and his throat's dry and his mouth's dry and
yep.
he's trying to, and it's just a mess. Uh-huh.
And then I did think of you at the very next moment as our dear old friend Ross comes in and goes, "Hi."
Oh God.
Yeah,
My notes it does say Ross, sad high.
sad hi. And like I get that he said his kid has chicken pox. That's not fun, but it's not the end of the world. I say as I
No.
have a 10-week-old in my arms, and that would, but yeah, it happens. It happens.
Yeah. Did you have
Yeah,
chicken pox growing up?
yeah. Oh, she's. You agree? I did,
Yeah.
but I feel like we all did.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're both of a similar
Well, I
similar
didn't have
vintage.
it until
Oh
I didn't have it until I was 15.
goodness, I had it probably. I remember it. So let's say between 5 and 10, I must have had.
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
Well, I got it from my little brother. He was that must be why he's on my mind. But because
Right,
I was thinking about him. But he got it whenever he was in kindergarten. And then
right,
he gave it to me and I was in high school. And it was he had like 4 chicken pox. It was no
right,
big deal. He felt great, whatever.
right,
But the older you get, the worse it is. And
right.
I had them in my mouth. I had them everywhere. It was terrible. I had them in my ears. Ugh.
Yikes! It
Yeah.
sounds terrible.
It was sad. But then and what's funny is we talked about this. We went to dinner the other night and George was talking about how he'll never have chicken pox because he's been vaccinated.
Good for
And he
George.
thinks that's really cool. And I said,
Right.
yeah, there will be other diseases.
Yeah, don't you worry, George.
Don't you worry,
Don't
buddy.
you worry. Well, we'll touch on the vaccination topic a little later on because I have
Oh, okay.
a thought obviously related to the episode about that. But yeah, Phoebe hasn't had it. She feels left out.
Yep.
Um, yeah, poor old
And
Phoebe.
neither has her grandma.
Right, which is very convenient. So the Phoebe has to stay at I'm guessing she's staying for 2 weeks at
Yeah,
Rachel and Monica's
at Monica
house.
and Rachel's. Yeah.
But speaking
And
of,
her
oh, sorry, go ahead.
random Navy man. And
With
her random Navy
yeah,
man.
we'll touch on that. Like it is a bit. Now, well, I suppose we could touch on it now. So the story I read is he basically lost a bet in real life with Matthew Perry, and that's why Charlie Sheen said he would do one episode. Write me into an episode. I'll do it.
Really?
Yeah, he did it because he
Huh.
lost a bet when I think it was something like he and Matthew Perry were auditioning for something else, and it was like Matthew Perry. I think the story says something like, "If I get it and you don't, you need to come and appear on Friends for an episode." And he said, "I'll do it."
Wow,
It's
that's
something like
fun.
that. Yeah,
Okay, I like that.
yeah.
I like
It's there's a
that.
fun little like it's not just. He was written in. There was like, well, let's find Charlie Sheen a story.
Yeah.
Which I love. We bounce on over to Monica's bedroom. We've touched on this a little bit in Bamboozle, but now Richard's making the bed, and then Monica remakes it. Now we're gonna dive into the personal life of the Wollasons. Where do you land on bed making?
No, I don't
Right,
really like. Yeah, I mean, on the weekend, I say that as I'm sitting on an unmade bed right now,
right.
but like as in picking up and cleaning and whatever on the weekends, I'll make a bed and make it real nice. But other than that, no.
Yeah,
Like
I
mm,
agree. It
during the
seems
week, we get up at different times, and
as do Kate, and it seems like I don't know. I'm with you. Like when I clean the bedroom, so say on a Saturday morning, and I don't know, sweep or mop or tidy things up. Maybe I'll make it then as part of cleaning the bedroom. But on a day to day thing, it really feels like a waste of time
yeah.
because I don't go into my bedroom of an evening and go, oh, I don't feel as relaxed. My bed isn't made or anything. I couldn't care less. So it's just not high on the list of things to do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Man,
Yeah.
but let's take a minute,
Mm-hmm.
Al,
Yes.
and think about your, leveling up your life and doing the
Yes.
things that you don't think you have time for. Or I guess that's different than a waste of time,
Yeah, because I do
isn't
have
it?
time to make the bed if it was really, my heart's desire was to leave the
Right.
house of a morning with a made bed. But I gotta be honest, the rest of my house can be pristine, everything that I don't care about the making the bed.
Okay.
I just
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah, I don't know. I do like your leveling up and taking time to do the things and all of that very, very much.
Well, I'm
Instead
glad you
of,
enjoyed it. It's been on for anyone who's not following on my personal Instagram, which is at the Outdoorsy Educator. I've been trying to do some things just to improve my life. I have a wonderful life, but just little things that I keep putting off. So I've been posting about those this week. Well, let's see. The duvet tag should be at the bottom right, and then I believe the flowers need to face the headboard because the sun would be that
yes, because
very
that's where the
specific.
sun would be.
Now, I
Yeah.
will agree on a tag on a duvet or anything else needs to be at your feet. Like you don't need that,
Yes.
up towards your
Mm-hmm.
face. So I'm with you there.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Now this song, I think I know the song Leroy Brown. I haven't listened to it to check, but I hadn't heard of Jim Crochus, whatever his name was that we decided.
Yeah. No,
But
but bad Leroy
I
Brown,
was
baddest
assuming it.
man in the whole town. Badder than a junkyard dog. Oh wait, no, meaner than a junkyard dog. Something, 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 some.
You knew more than I
That's
did.
great.
That
I
was
win American Idol.
That's all right. That is your next step to stardom, I think. I love it.
Ah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And-
knew I kind of know the cadence and the rhythm of the song, but not. I couldn't
yeah.
have told you who
If
sung it.
If you put it on, I could sing every word to it, and I would like to give my mom a shout out for always having oldies playing in the car while I was
I
growing up.
love it. A shout out to
Yes,
Willison's mum. I think that's long
yes,
overdue. Um,
yes.
well, Monica's very excited. She's going to show him how to fold toilet paper into a point.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's great. I mean,
It
I'm
better
sure
be folded in a point whenever I go into a hotel room.
hotel's
If
a little
it's not
different.
covered in paper, it better be folded in a point, but that's about it. That's
Yeah,
all.
hotel's a little different. In your own house, who are you doing that for? Like,
Yeah.
that's. I'm on board with if you like to make your bed, but this is a little neurotic, I think. Um,
Well, maybe Monica really is fancy on the inside
maybe
and
she
just not
is.
any of the rest of them,
I
you
mean, she
know?
does make a good flan and wants to.
Yes.
She wants to poach things. Whatever it was last week, she
Yes,
is
and have
kind of
parties
fancy.
with committees.
That's right.
Just don't know that I'm that fancy.
No, I don't. I just don't have it in me. Um, we do spend a lot of time in Chandler's office, which it's not the first time we've been there, I don't think, but certainly the first time we've
No?
been there a little bit, or been there for a story, I feel. Maybe not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because, like, Phoebe was in there
that's
checking
right.
out his new office whenever he got his
That's
promotion,
right. She answered
and
the
that was
phone.
sweet.
Yeah.
Yes.
But this
And
time,
and then
oh,
she worked
mhm.
there, and he got her
That's right.
that
We have
job
it that.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now it's time for Joey. Joey is getting a job. I
Mhm.
assume just to cover some bills while he's waiting for the next acting gig, because there is an
Mhm.
opening in Fleischman's group. Um, and
Yes.
this is going to test their friendship a little bit, I feel.
Okay, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
So, now he's gotten Phoebe a job there, and he's gotten Joey a job there. Now, thinking about your close friends,
Yes.
and and I don't know, have you ever gotten a close friend a job at your job?
I've sort of vouched for them when
Yeah.
it's happened a couple of times where the we're both in education, none of that's a secret. So when the people that make these decisions have come to me and said, hey, they said they know you, we really like them, what do you think? I will say absolutely, they're a great choice. um
Yeah.
in fact, we can say this because she might be listening. Our dear friend Katie Condren was one of them. We love Katie
Oh,
Condren. She's
we
amazing.
do love I saw a picture of all of us at Bell. I was going through old
Oh,
pictures, and I saw a picture of Katie Condren. I was like, "Oh, it's Katie across the
she's
hall."
Katie Condren. Yeah, when she came over to the last school I worked in, I recommended she applied, and I told the people that, and then they came to me and said, "Look, she knocked her interview out of the park. What
Yeah.
do you?" As of course she did. What you've worked with her, what she's like, and I said exactly what you saw is exactly what you're going to get, and they are. It was a great thing that she came over. So yes, I can. That's a long-winded way of saying actually I have. I can say that I've vouched for somebody. Um,
Mhm.
which feels a little safer than actually hiring somebody. I
Yeah.
don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know. How about you? Have you kind of fallen into that
Yeah.
category a bit?
Yeah. 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 Um, yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what? Have you ever, well, I guess we want to be real careful with my next thing, but it hasn't really worked out great for Chandler bringing his friends on.
No, no. I think he's kind of we can say 0 for 2 in this category.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but
So, yeah.
I mean, Joey just goes a little too far with all this. We'll kind of get into it, I suppose. Um,
Yeah.
but we are about to. Let's see. Do we meet Ryan
Uh-uh.
in this next year? Not yet. No, we don't meet him
Not
yet. Phoebe's getting
well, so
ready for him.
she's getting ready, and
Yes.
then he's in the hallway.
Now
But
there was
Monica and
that's
Rachel have
right.
disappeared, which is weird.
There was a slight. I say it's a discrepancy. I guess it's not really now I think about it. Um, Phoebe said, or is it Rachel? One of them says in the opening scene that he comes back every 2 years, but he says that he
Yes.
comes back every 8 months, or he's been away for 8 months.
Yes. Yes. And then normally he only comes for 3 days, but now he's coming for 2
for 2 weeks.
weeks.
Yes, and
Bye,
sorry,
Lenny.
Lenny has gone off with Lolly.
Aw,
Yes, but she
it's
was
some Lenny and
remarkable. We've been
Lolly
here for the
time.
best part of an hour, and she's just
Yeah,
been watching the screen and watching the light. She's fascinated with lights at 10 weeks.
she's
So
so sweet.
little Lolly.
She's just
Um,
pretty.
but yeah, poor old Phoebe has the pox, covered in them. There's not much you can do, right? I mean, if you're not vaccinated, you just have to kind of lather up with the cream or whatever it is, the ointment,
Yes.
the salve,
Calamine lotion.
calamine lotion, and
Yeah.
that's it. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, we're going to spend a lot of this episode, I think, bouncing between really the girls' apartment and Chandler's office. Joey's doing well, but he has created this alter ego of Joseph.
Okay. But wait.
Oh,
Oh no, but no, I want to take a minute because he comes in and the timing of her taking off the shawl cuz she has
yes,
everything
yes,
covered
yes.
up and then the storm's happening and it's just, so sad and their exchange is so funny and then she takes off that shawl right whenever there's that huge thunder
Yes.
and lightning strike and he screams and and the timing of all of that made me laugh out loud and I have seen this episode so many times over the years but I laugh. Oh gosh, I laughed.
It's
That was
so
so
good.
and
Um,
and then you find out he hasn't had it either, which what are the chances?
Now,
You
so
know?
so I did a little digging into this because I got thinking, when did I have it? And
Mhm.
and did all of that? And anyway, basically, obviously, it's a fake. It's a TV show. I know that, but when this was released, he would have had the vaccine in order to be in the Navy. So it's a little plot hole. It came in the year before. You had to have the chickenpox vaccine in the Navy.
Hey.
Yeah, in
Whoa!
1994 or something like that. So
Okay.
yeah. So
So
I mean,
there you go.
according to the thing I read online, somebody said that it is
Huh.
off by about a year. Like if we're being,
Okay.
he'd be vaccinated in, I think it's 94, 95, whenever it is this one aired.
Uh-huh. Which is actually about the time that I got it. Because I got
Okay,
it whenever I was what, 15, I think. And that was either 93 or 94.
right. So yeah, about then. That's about the time I would have got it a bit before then because I was younger when I
Yeah.
got it, I believe. Um,
That's so funny
yeah,
though.
but it's kind of
Interesting.
interesting um,
Mhm.
that they went with that story. Um, yeah, Joey is doing well, or Joseph, as he likes to be known. He's making friends with people. He's got 3 kids that we discussed. Oh no, 2 kids
Oh,
at this point.
2. And then
Yes,
it just
and then it
happened.
just happened. You know what? Just did. Um, yes, he's got this wife. His wife's Karen, and then the 2 kids at this point. But they go to the same school as Jeannie's kids, and he's having a great time meeting all these people.
Mhm.
It's a different
And
side of
just
Joey.
really working on his character development.
Right? Right, this is a side of Joey we don't normally see, this sort of professional in the suit.
Yeah.
It might all be fake, but he's enjoying it, without a doubt. Um, but in the girls' apartment, Ryan and Phoebe, all they can do is play Monopoly. Um,
Oh, and be crabby. And be crabby.
being
She's
crabby
so
about it.
crabby.
Now we've discussed board games a few times now, which I quite like. Do you
Yes.
have any strong feelings on the specific game of Monopoly?
Maybe. I just might. Um, so I am competitive
Right,
and also very, very long board games. I have a hard time with and I get mad kind
right.
of easily and not easily. I mean, it takes a lot to get me mad, but like once I'm over that threshold and I did flip the board, according to my brother. For me, I don't really remember it happening exactly the way he says, but I do know that he was being a total jerk and he would not trade and he was going to make me go bankrupt in a very slow, painful, bankrupty kind of way. And there was nothing I could do. Nothing. And he was
Yikes.
just being a big fat jerk. And so, what is the point? Whenever you get to that point, you're just doling out the money and then putting everything in bankrupt and just slowly going
Well,
bankrupt.
he listens to this show, so he will.
Yeah, and he will tell you that I just flipped out and flipped the thing.
Right.
But he pushed me to that point.
He took
I'm
you there,
just
which
saying.
there's no need for
It's
that.
he did. He did. And it was just being a bully. Like there's no fun in that.
No fun in that. We don't. Well, we've already last week the one with the two bullies. This is the one with the bully. Your brother.
Yes,
No need. No
that's
need for that.
right. My
Yeah,
brother, the Monopoly bully.
bully. That's right.
Yes,
Well, they're
yes.
playing Monopoly, but they've had enough, and they start scratching each
Yeah.
other, and it starts to get a little sort of pseudo amorous. But Ross and Rachel walk in and catch them. I do like Ross's line of but Ryan, you're a military man. Like I,
Yes.
I do like that one.
Yes. Well, and there was a pretty inappropriate joke that they like um that they cut out of yours. So
Ah, interesting. You'll leave it at that, will you? Or yeah,
I will, I will, I will.
yeah. They
Uh
teeter on the edge with a lot, all the way back to the muffin jokes in the beginning. They
yes.
teeter on the edge.
Yeah, well, they definitely went over. Phoebe says something terrible, wishes something terrible on him, and
Right.
Ross's eyes get like this, and he covers up Rachel's ears, and which
Yikes.
is annoying to me anyway,
Right.
because give me a freaking break.
Enough of that
But
behavior, Ross.
Ross, bleh. Okay. I mean, is it an episode of the Purple Door podcast if I don't bleh
I
about
think
Ross
we
a
would
couple of
worry. I think we'd
times?
worry about you.
Just saying. Just saying.
Listeners would reach out. A little foreshadowing for me in this next scene because Joey has invited a co worker onto his boat. And as we know, much
Oh,
later on, we get the
yes.
Mr. Beaumont.
We do get the Mr. Beaumont.
So I
But
like this.
but the line here, oh, she'll probably, he's like, what a phony. And he says whatever, and he's like, I think Jeannie will know when she steps off the dock
Yes.
onto nothing.
Yes. Yeah, Chandler's
Yeah.
not. He can't live in this fantasy world like Joey does. It's
No, well, Joey is not having any problems.
no,
Chandler's watching numbers and numbers go up and deadlines shrink.
right.
Like,
Yeah, his boss is getting more and more demanding once these numbers by Tuesday. Um, it's yeah, Joey is walking a fine line with his friendship here with the.
yeah,
I kind of wonder how things were back at the boys' apartment of an evening after they had worked.
yeah.
We're back in Monica's bedroom and she has duct tape. Now I've got to be honest. I wanted to ask you about this. I'm like 99% sure that it is duck, like the animal that quacks, or is it ducked with a T?
Okay, well, it depends. The brand is Duck with a K,
Right.
but it is duct, isn't it? Duct tape?
Okay. I think so. My assumption is that's what it was
DCT.
originally for. Was they made
Yeah.
tape for ducts with a T, but the brand
Yes.
was duck, and
Yes.
now it's just used for lots of things. Is my guess, but I don't really
Yes.
know.
The brand is Duck, but Duct with a T tape is the tool.
Okay, it
And
found
then
I
you
get
can
it
have
confused.
the Duck tape brand, or you can have Gorilla Duck taped, or
Okay,
oh wow, taped.
taped.
That's awesome.
We
I'm
got
just
this.
throwing in T's at the end of random words.
Why
Way to
not?
go.
Now, I will
Shush.
tell you, we went on a road trip. This has been, in my head, it's last summer, but it's probably been 3 or 4 years. And we were driving through Ohio and we didn't go. But there was the town where Duck the company Duck has its headquarters. And
Oh,
they rent it out once a year. They kind of rent out or whatever they do, like minor league baseball stadiums. I'm going to guess it holds 10,000 people, something like that. And they have
okay.
like duct tape Olympics for the day, and members of the public can come on, and it's like who can take like a roll of the tape and make in diameter wise the biggest ball in 1 minute and stuff like that, like, and it's just a whole day
Fun.
celebrating the company and giveaways, and it was a cool thing. We just didn't have the time to go, but that road
Wow,
trip was
that
all
is
about
so fun.
oddities and odd things on, and it was a shame we missed that one.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. It but she is duct taped the oven gloves to Phoebe and Ryan, which I know you've noted at least something about the gloves, and I want to
Yeah.
talk to you about those. But Monica's clock is 6 minutes ahead in the bedroom. Is that right?
Yes, and she never gets to explain why. And I'm like, "Why is it 6 minutes?"
My
Like,
my
is
guess
that
was to get ready quicker so she's not late, but if you know
yeah.
it's 6 minutes faster,
Ooh. Okay, so you never did that? Like, now in the world of digital and connected to all the things, you can't really set your clocks forward,
right,
unless you live at my parents' house, because my
right,
mom still does that. But, yeah, I used to set my clocks ahead. So, like, even though I knew that they were set ahead, it would make me, like,
right.
move along, and then that way I wasn't feeling like I was running late, even though I wasn't, you know?
I think I know what you're saying, but yeah, it's not something I've ever done. But I
No,
kind of get it. Like I kind of get it.
yeah.
I do have two clocks in my kitchen that are set to different times, but one is Texas time and one is Scotland time, so they're just 6 hours apart. Um,
Aw, that's
which
nice.
is nice. I like it so I can look up and see what time it is at home without having to really think about it. Um, Now Richard has a thing. I think his thing initially is separating. Is it dress socks from sweat socks or something?
Uh-huh, that's
Yeah,
exactly what it is.
I don't know. I have a sock drawer. All my socks live in that drawer.
Yep.
Yeah, that's not the hill I'm going to die on. All my the socks get thrown out.
Well, but do you have dress socks?
A couple of pairs. In my line of
Yeah.
work, like you, it's not something I need much of.
No.
I've probably got
See,
three or
my
four
dad,
pairs.
whenever I was growing up, my dad had dress socks because he wore suits to work. And then he had, normal socks. And like the dress socks you didn't wear on the weekends. And
Right,
you didn't wear your weekend socks. But he had a job where he wore suits and fancy clothes and
right.
his loafers and all that stuff. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
as did my dad, so I'm sure he had the same sort of thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are my Monday to Friday socks. And
Yep.
then, yeah, get a little crazy with the weekend socks.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Yes.
let's get.
Yes.
I do enjoy a good novelty sock. I feel like your husband might have a pair or two of novelty socks.
Does, but he does not wear them very often at all. He has his specific Hanes black socks that he
Right,
likes to wear. And then he does like I replenish with the exact same pairs because he can't stand like I'll wear socks that don't match. Both of my
right,
boys will wear socks that they're similar enough that nobody will ever know, and I wear pants anyway, so who cares? George, on the other hand, yeah, they're similar enough and who cares?
right,
Because he wears shorts all the time.
right.
But Joseph, no, that's not it.
He
If he's
likes
wearing yes,
a certain
yes.
kind of sock. I can appreciate.
Yeah.
I am at that station of life where I don't really care what socks I wear, but I do appreciate like a good pair of socks. Like
Yeah.
like if they're really well made and cost a little bit more, and they're they're just good. I
And they don't pop through with a hole in your toe or your heel.
right, right. I
Yes.
do appreciate that. Good comfy socks.
Yes.
Chandler's office. Mr. Douglas is looking for Chandler. Um, did you drop the ball on the Letterman project? Was that it?
Okay, I wrote lemon.
Okay, I was not sure, and I think I just heard Letterman, as in David Letterman. I wasn't sure what it was.
Oh, okay. Well, I just clicked over it. Lender project. It doesn't.
Okay.
Did you catch that Chandler was asleep?
Yeah, with the pen, like
Yeah, like he was trying to work, but it just wasn't quite working
I
out.
do love that. But this is where, yeah, Chandler and kind of becomes a little unhinged at Joseph. I, suddenly, I was like, I'm talking about your husband still, Joey Joseph.
Yes,
And
yes.
lets him have it. He's a brown nosing suck up. Um, but I do love this bit of Chandler, like he's going to sleep with his
And
wife. You know,
yeah, having the affair with Karen.
yeah,
Just did.
just did.
Oh, my favorite. He's like, and her underwear is in my drawer or in my desk drawer.
Yes.
Really? No, she's not
No, freak
real.
show.
Yes.
It's so good. His alter ego, Chandy.
Yes, it's not me, it's my character.
That's right.
Candy.
Chandy. Now, I've been excited to talk to you about the oven mitts because I watched this twice.
Okay.
Phoebe, tell me if I'm wrong here.
The low budget puppet show?
Yes, the low budget puppet show is in town, and Phoebe has a lobster, but she has one lobster. Ryan has
Yeah.
one cow. Is what all
Yes.
I can think of. What they have one more each. What are
Yeah.
those ones? Are they just like
Okay.
decorative?
So Phoebe's her other one is like red. It's all red and then it's got trim here that's
Right,
white green like around not the wrist but like at the end by the wrist. And so I think that one's a Christmas one.
right.
And then the other one on Ryan's other hand, it's blue and it's got some kind of a design, and I couldn't decide if it were they were little flowers or what. And so I figured that they were just like a random like springtime oven mitt.
It so it does seem a little unlike Monica to have four random oven mitts. She seems like I have a pair. And she'd have two of every one rather than one.
Really?
You
So
know
then
what?
do
Now
you
I'm saying it
think
out
that these
loud.
are Rachel's?
Now I'm saying it out loud. I think we have oven mitts. We have a couple of them, but really we use the ones that are joined together. Mostly, we just
Uh-huh.
have those. So actually, you don't buy oven mitts in pairs, really, do you? You buy them
Don't
individually.
you don't.
You don't. You're having,
And
yeah. I've talked myself
And
out of that one.
she would 100% have one hanging as a decoration. She would 100%.
True.
Like, like, oh, it's spring. So here's your spring oven mitt. And
Yes.
oh, it's, whenever, whatever, and this one's cute. And so then that one would be, I don't imagine she just throws them all in a drawer like I do.
So we have them all. Well, Kate collects it. Kate enjoys a good tea towel. That's her thing when she
Uh-huh.
goes somewhere. So we probably have 20 tea towels. And we always have one hanging from our oven, and every couple of days that one goes in the wash. We hang a new one. And I love it so much because pretty much all of them, are just say, I don't know, Disney or wherever else we may have been. We've got quite a few
Yeah.
Scottish ones in there. We got one that says Amsterdam. We got a New York City one. But then there's one that comes out once in a while, and I won't say the word, but it's bleep. I love cheese. Starts with F, ends in K, and in very large letters. And it's just got this little like cartoon of a girl eating a slice of cheese. And that one brings me a lot of joy because I forget we have it, and then I look at the oven, and it's just swinging
And
from the
there it
handle.
is.
Yeah, and I know exactly where I was when I got that for Kate, and it just makes me smile. That one does.
Yeah.
So I kind of get having um, a few different oven mitts, oven gloves.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I understand it. Um, But let's see, they start getting amorous again, start ripping the gloves off, and I do love the way Ross comes in and then just leaves, like he's given up.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, he's not. He's just have at it at this point. Obviously, Ryan wasn't too bothered about being a military man and all of that. Um, but we're back in Monica's bedroom, and this is where Richard wakes up. I think in the middle of the night, because
Yeah, and
this is it.
he's waking Monica up to tell her
Yes. Now
that he is a freak.
I haven't checked this, but he says he has to sleep on this one side of the bed, as we talked about in Bamboozled. And Monica, I think, says, "Well, no, you only sleep on that side because I sleep on this side." I think when she's with Chandler, she sleeps on the other side of the bed. I think.
Well, whenever they're in London, she's on the right side.
True.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Huh.
What if we remember this conversation in, I don't know, 4 years' time, when we're
That's
when we're there or
right.
whatever it is, we'll see what side of the bed is Monica. Of course, she is free to change which side of the bed she's on. Um, but yeah, he says he has to sleep on, I think, the left side because he grew up on the west coast.
West side.
Left,
On this side because that's the west side.
right. Can't have the
Yeah.
ocean on the wrong side. Which is I got to
Kind of.
I made it to the Pacific Ocean in February for the first time ever. So I was quite
Yeah.
excited to go and dip my toes in. I'd been to Seattle, but that's kind of there's the Puget Sound. There's a cove, so it's not really the Pacific. But I went to Los Angeles, so I was quite glad to um, get my feet in that
Yeah.
ocean.
That's
Um,
awesome.
we're kind of coming towards the end here. This scene bugs me a little bit. So we're back at Central Park. Ryan's about to ship out. I guess he's been, at least 2 weeks because the pox are gone.
Hmm.
Um, he corrects me if I'm wrong because I've got to be honest. I'd watched the ending just once. He doesn't kiss Phoebe goodbye.
Whenever they get outside, don't they?
Maybe they do. Maybe
No,
not. I
I
don't
guess
think. I
not.
don't think they do. He kind of goes taxi and basically just
Yeah,
gets in the taxi. It's a little underwhelming, and our Phoebe deserves better. I think.
for sure.
Uh,
No, they kissed.
do they kiss?
Yeah, right before he asks for the taxi.
Okay, good,
Yeah,
good. Because
yeah.
she deserves the what's that thing called? The famous photograph of the soldier coming back from war. You
Oh, do you
know,
want to? Here's something so weird
tell me something.
about. I have recently talked about that picture with George. And
Right?
did you know that they actually did not know each other?
I did not know that.
Yeah, and that apparently they did not know each other and he just grabbed and kissed her.
Interesting. I didn't know that. I
Mhm.
assumed she
I
was
don't
waiting for him. As I'm sure
oh,
everybody does.
yeah, no. No, apparently not. Which is
Interesting.
it opens up a whole different view of that picture
It
to
does.
me.
It does. I would be very intrigued. To be honest, it doesn't really matter what the lady thinks. Like, don't do that. But I'd be intrigued to hear what she thinks or thought at the time when that happened. But yeah, that does paint it in a different light. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna have to do a little looking into that. But Phoebe suddenly understands why the coffee shop is called Central Park, which it's just wonderfully ditzy. Um, I do enjoy that moment with Phoebe. It kind of makes sense to me that she hadn't put two and two together. Um,
Yeah.
now, this is going to be your time to shine here, Wilson, because this is ultimate Weenie Ross for me in the final credits scene.
Oh, okay,
Mm,
but wait, I'm sorry. I flipped over because I had to Google to make sure that I
mhm.
wasn't making that up. And
Right?
I am not making that up. The nurse did say that that was not a consensual kiss. And she's so happy that she was part of that iconic picture But it was actually a very uncomfortable moment in her life.
I bet. I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
and
it kind of changes, but the point of it was that it was whenever the end of World War II, and that picture like signifies the end of World War II. That's where that picture came from.
yeah,
Eh, But then you add in that piece, and it's like,
it starts
ooh,
to feel oogie as it should,
yeah,
and
yes.
it does make
Now,
that can make for a very interesting high school discussion, like in an art class, like
yeah,
perspective and this, that, and the other. Because obviously, let's just that
or
guy is way out of line, and it's kind of it was not it is disgusting. Blah blah blah. But from if you're teaching about art, you see it as one thing, and then you find out some context, and your opinion is going to shift.
right,
Like that's
yeah, and that's
interesting, and a way of teaching us a lesson.
uh huh, uh huh,
Yeah,
huh.
interesting. But Ross
Yes,
Ross gets his hands on a navy uniform um, to surprise Rachel because she thinks this is hot stuff. She's all for it, but she has some final little chores to do. She can't just walk out when Ross decides to walk in. So yeah,
with
she has
this,
some things to do, and the way he just dumps her on the couch. I'm usually a little more on the side of Ross than you are, a little bit, but I don't like this. I don't like the way he just rolls her on the couch, holds his back, um, and then proceeds just to leave.
yeah, he,
Yeah,
bleh.
and my thought is, and I bet Joseph would back me up on this. If you pick up your wife in any capacity for any reason, I don't care if your vertebrae has snapped. You don't grab your back. Like that's bad form,
Right,
right?
right,
Right.
yes,
That's nothing. You
exactly.
hobble out of there and wait till she's out of sight, and then grab your back if you need to. You don't. Come on, Ross.
Yeah,
You
come
know
on, Ross.
you've been married.
Well,
You know a thing or two.
yeah, it just, gross.
Yeah,
He's just gross.
he is. It's
He's
not his. Not a shining moment for him.
no.
Um, but let's see. I'm trying to think what could we be drinking in this. You know what? We are sitting down. We're on the beach. We're outside of a candy shop, and we have saltwater taffy in a jar. Is what we all
Yes,
have. How many
yes.
pieces are you buying this week in
I'm
honor of
buying
this
8.
episode? You're buying 8. I like
8.
it. I
Yes,
like it.
yes.
I think I'm going to go 7.5. I think.
Okay.
I like it. Now, again, I had a quick look at IMDb, and the people have spoken. They tend to agree more with you. Like this is a
Oh,
lot of
okay.
people's favorites of the favorite of this whole season.
Yeah.
I think
Because
it's solid.
there's some really good and I hate saying laugh out loud moments because that sounds so cliche, but it's true because there are some really funny moments in this one.
Right. Oh,
So,
there's some great moments. I really enjoyed the. I don't know. It feels a little removed from normal storylines with Ryan, the chicken pox, Joey going to work at Chandler's office. It's all a bit different.
yeah.
So I like it. I think it's a good, solid episode. 7.5. Well, I don't think maybe in the background we see Gunther, but who would be your Gunther Central Park, your favorite character or actor this week?
Chandler, hands down.
All
He's
right,
so funny. Yes. God.
Chandler
He's
is brilliant.
Yes. And as always, he's just a very loyal friend. And, like he got Joey that job. He didn't need to do that. He's already had bad experience getting a friend a job, but he did. And then he's just so funny in this one.
He
Yeah.
really, really is. And I was going to choose him. I decided in the end to go with Joey just because of their interactions and their banter. And I like the way that Joey embraces being, a 9 to 5 business
And
guy,
Joseph.
Joseph and his boats and his wife and his kids. And I just enjoy because I feel it's kind of good natured. Because usually, if Joey's going to lie, it's to have his way with somebody in a not so wholesome
Right.
way. this seemed like it's still lying, but it was kind of more wholesome, and I just kind of liked it. It spoke to me a little bit.
Yeah, it was. He was lying for his craft.
Yes, it's exactly it. But I cannot believe it. Next week is the season 2 finale. I
Wow.
feel like we're kind of like we're almost at the end of the calendar year. We started this podcast the beginning of January, and we're at the
Hmm.
end of season 2, and we just hit 10,000 downloads, and like it's just quite a monumental time in our little world of the Purple Door
It
podcast.
sure is. It
Yeah,
sure
on
is.
the
That's
back of
awesome.
trivia night and all of that. Like it's a good time. It's a good time over here.
Yeah. And now we're
Um,
coming up on the holidays and
we are,
just
and
all the
we
things.
are working on something. I'll talk to you off the air about this. A little something special for our listeners regarding the holidays. Um,
Hmm.
so working on that. We will probably do some kind of end of season quick recap, where we look at our favorite episodes or favorite characters. Um, so I'm excited. I'm excited. But next week is the one with Barry and Mindy's wedding, which is a great way
Yeah, it
to end
is.
off. So I'm excited for this. But
And
it's
the
yeah.
tacky bridesmaid dresses.
Oh, what a little Bo Peep,
That's what
isn't
stands
it?
out in my
Yes.
head.
Yeah, was it? And the bubble gum dress. I can't wait.
Yes, the
Can't wait.
bubblegum pink.
Well, we will
Yes.
talk about this at length next week. But as always, everybody, thank you so much for listening to the Purple Door podcast.